Hey there everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you all so much for joining me here today for another video. For those of you who may be new to my channel, welcome in. My name is Melissa and today's reading is going to be mini forecast for your zodiac sign. So I did a similar video to this for the month of October. So if you saw that one, you'll know that the format's going to be very similar. What we'll be doing is getting a quick little 3 to 5 minute forecast for every single sign of the zodiac. So you all can feel free to view this video for your sun, moon, or rising sign. You can watch for all three just to kind of get a general idea of what the month of November has in store for you. Or you can choose to pick the one that you're feeling the most connected to right now. I know for me, I tend to view the zodiac reading of whichever sign, my rising, my moon, or sun, like whichever one I feel the most connected to is usually the one that I'll watch. So if you're curious to see what is happening for you in the month of November, then keep on watching. All right, so we're starting off with the sign of Aries. So for my Aries viewers, let's go ahead and see what's happening for you all in the month of, I almost said October, November. All right, so we have the cauldron coming through. We have the Ace of Wands. Ooh, and we have the cornucopia. Beautiful energy kicking it off with Aries. So with the cauldron coming in, this talks about brewing something, making something. So I feel like the overall energy you all are working with this month, my Aries viewers, is the energy of creation. Bewitching, yes it be, blink and you shall see, a bubbling desire left in the brewing rain. I feel like you all are going after something or creating something that you feel very, very passionately about. And this is further clarified here by this Ace of Wands. This also has kind of like that chaotic kind of brewing, mixing sort of energy here. And the Ace of Wands specifically talks about feeling really passionate about something, feeling really ignited around something. It also talks about creativity. As you all can see, there's a lot of these different sort of like creative passions that this little figure has in the fire that she's looking into. Painting, we have a map, we have a learning, we have a book, right? So there's definitely something that you all are feeling really, really inspired to go after this month. And with cornucopia coming in, I do feel that this is something that's going to bring you a lot of abundance. It's going to bring you just this beautiful feeling of prosperity and of having like everything that you could possibly need to feel successful. I feel like the sun is just like shining down on you this month, Aries. It feels like you have just a very abundant, prosperous month ahead. Trying to see if there's any other messages coming through. With the Ace of Wands, I would say this is likely a new energy because aces typically represent potentials, right? So you want to always think of an ace like a seed in a sense, and in order for the seed to grow and blossom, you have to water it. So it's almost like this month for my Aries viewers, you're recognizing some sort of potential for you to be able to go after something you're feeling really passionately about, like a creative endeavor like we talked about. And the cauldron is talking about actually putting in the effort to create it, putting in the effort to like water that seed of potential to allow it to grow into this blossoming cornucopia that you all are desiring and calling in. You guys also have the number 10 here and the number 11. So because we have those like sequencing numbers, I do feel like this is something that is going to build for you. And number 1 also talks about starting something new, new beginnings, being magnified by the number 0, which you think of that as being like a portal, like a womb energy. So this reading for you, my Aries viewers, is definitely screaming of new beginnings and you being able to go after something that you're feeling really excited about. So drop me a comment below, let me know how it resonated, and I'll catch you guys in the next reading. Bye. Hello there, my Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising viewers. Let's go ahead and see what energies you all are working with for the upcoming month of November. So we have the message of elders coming through. Ooh, we have the Magician card. And we have the man holding a coin. Okay. So for you, my Taurus viewers, this month, I do feel that you are in this manifestation mode with the Magician card coming in here. This is all about cultivating the skills and fine-tuning the skills that you need to be able to manifest your desires. The Magician is talking about you all really being the master of something, really, like mastering something or perfecting some sort of a skill, maybe even for some of you continuing to fine-tune the skill like I was talking about earlier. But this is definitely the energy of creation. And I feel like what you all are going after has to do with your financial future, with the man holding a coin here. This card really represents financial security. It represents prosperity. It also represents an energy of taking care of our responsibilities. So for some of you, this is talking about, something you're manifesting. And for others of you, this is about you finally coming into this power with that Magician card of finally feeling like you're secure, finally feeling like you have control over your financial flow and your responsibilities. We also have the message of the elders here, which is really making me feel that there's this energy of maturity that you all are coming into this month. But elders for me also talks about seeking wisdom from elders. Some of you may be connecting with your ancestors this month as you're working through these manifestations to get advice. Others of you may be spending time with elders in your life that are still living and here with us in the 3D. But there's something about your ancestors or something about connecting with people who are wise, right? Like learning these lessons from the past or learning lessons from those who have come before us in order for us to create better and different for ourselves is sort of the vibe I'm picking up on here for you. We also have the number 43 here. So the number 43 to me is a really special number, and I wanted to share it with you, Taurus, because this is an angel number that signifies that your angels and your guardians are around you, supporting you through this manifestation this month. This could be talking about the elders as well, because the elders card, if we read it, it says, birthed from the seed within the belly of the moon, they are the wise felt touches over our hearts and felt deep within the marrow of our spirit. This is like a very spiritual interpretation of elders. So it's almost like your elders, your ancestors are watching over you. They're guiding you in the spiritual realm if they are no longer here with you in the 3D. So it looks like a really prosperous month ahead for my Taurus viewers. Drop me a comment down below. Let me know how it resonated, and I will see you next time. Bye. Hey there, Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Let's go ahead and see what's coming in for you all for the month of November. So we have crystals and herbs. We have the King of Swords, Gemini energy coming through strong. Ooh, and then we also have cornucopia. Beautiful. So for my Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising viewers watching this video, I'm getting the impression that the month of November for you is going to be about healing, especially with this crystals and herbs energy being highlighted here at the center of the reading. This talks about medicine. This talks about a dash of healing straight from mother's home. So I feel like for a lot of you Geminis out there, there's something in your life that you are focusing on healing. This could be a physical healing, this could be spiritual, emotional, could be situational. It could really vary depending on your situation. And I do feel a lot of you may be looking to remedies from Mother Earth to help with this healing. So this could be talking about mixing up your own herbal remedies in the kitchen. This could be talking about working with crystal healing, plant medicine, things like that. You're using these rituals or these sort of techniques to help assist on your healing journey. With the King of Swords here, this is interesting. We have that Gemini energy coming through, and I'm really being drawn to how this king has this book open here. intuitively, I feel like a lot of you may be studying crystal healing, studying these healing remedies, or just studying for something in general. It's like you all are really looking for a source of wisdom this month is the vibe I'm getting, because the King of Swords would be someone who, they're very wise, right? Like, but very practical about the way that they go about things. So I'm almost feeling like there is this sort of like practical application of these techniques that you are infusing into your day-to-day life, like a structure or a regimen that you all are promoting. So like, for example, if this is about health, like your physical health, whatever remedies you all are concocting or exploring this month, the King of Swords is coming in and saying, Gemini is going to set this up as a routine, like a practical regimen in their schedule so that they can really feel the blessings from it and feel the full healing. So routine is really being highlighted here. Excuse me, sorry. You all also have the message of cornucopia, which is like beautiful energy. This came through in someone else's reading as well. So this is telling me that you all are just going to have a really beautiful, prosperous, abundant month ahead this month. It's like you're having all the things that you need to feel happy and abundant surrounding you. This could also be a month of change for some of you with this butterfly, or a month of transformation. Butterflies for me definitely signify having gone through some sort of a change. And I feel like you all are coming out on the other side of this beautiful change this month. For a lot of you, I'm really feeling that this could have to do with health in some way, shape, or form. That's really the vibe of the energy of this reading that I'm getting. And I'm almost feeling with that butterfly coming through here that you're coming out on the other side of it, or gaining control of it again, or just feeling like you have healed, or feeling a lot better than maybe you felt in the past. So that is the energy I'm seeing for you this month, Gemini. Drop me a comment below. Let me know how it resonated, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye. Hey there, Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Let's go ahead and see what's happening for you in the month of November. So we have the pumpkin coming through first, okay? We have the Page of Cups, beautiful. And then we have the Broken Heart, okay? Let's see what this means. So starting off here with the pumpkin, uncaging the spirit within, thou the fertile power you hold. To taste your buttery velvet upon tongue is a gift I shall cherish each day that comes. So I feel like this month for you, Cancer, it's twofold. The first message I'm getting from this card of the pumpkin is really talking about your fertile power. It's talking about standing in your power and maybe realizing the power that you hold within. For some of you, if you've been dealing with like healing from something, or this doesn't necessarily have to be like a romantic heartbreak, but it can just have to do with any sort of difficulty that you all have been working through, or maybe a difficult situation presenting itself to you this month. I feel like this month you all are really being challenged to step into your power and to realize that you have the power to take control of the situation, and you'll be able to manage the situation successfully. This also talks about cherishing each day that comes, and I'm getting a message of like really savoring the moment this month for my Cancer viewers. So like, this says to taste your buttery velvet upon tongue. Like, this is making me feel like this is a month where you're really also exploring like the simple pleasures in life, you know, like really appreciating the beauty that you have around you, really appreciating the experiences that you're having, and being grateful for those experiences, and being grateful for positivity that you are blessed with as you move through the month. We also have the Page of Cups here. This is a very childlike energy. Some of you may be healing some inner child things this month. This could be what that broken heart is referring to. There could also be something about children that is significant for some of my Cancer viewers out there, because pages do typically have to do with children. So whether it's your inner child or a physical child that you have in the 3D, this could be a message for you regarding children this month, and maybe spending that quality time with your children or with your inner child to promote this healing. Page of Cups also talks about creativity. You can see here that this little page is covered in paint. it's kind of like we can't really see what they're creating, but you can see that it's kind of messy and that they're just kind of like not being too precise with it. You know what I mean? So I feel like this month you guys are going to be able to be like exploring a lot of like fun stuff that helps you sort of nurture and soothe that inner child, and you're really kind of savoring those experiences as you move through them. Pages also talk about good news coming through. So for some of you, this could be a message coming in that is positive news for you, and it's something that's making you feel very grateful, is the vibe I'm getting. But yeah, this definitely feels like very much like a healing inner child month for you, my Cancer viewers. So drop me a comment down below. Let me know how it resonated with you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hello there, my Leo, Sun, Moon, and Risings. Let's go ahead and see what your mini forecast for the month of November will be. So for my Leos, we have the Journey card coming through first. We have the Five of Pentacles. And we have Blossoming Abundance. Beautiful energy. Okay. So for my Leos, I definitely feel that there is some sort of a new path that you all are exploring this month, with this overall energy being highlighted being the journey. So you can see it's kind of like this dark, windy road. We don't really know where we're going. We're walking into the unknown. And so I feel like for a lot of you, this could be a month where you're feeling a little bit apprehensive or maybe feeling a little nervous or anxious about what lies ahead. There's also an energy here with the Five of Pentacles of abandoning something or leaving something behind. The Five of Pentacles does talk about being left out in the cold or leaving something out in the cold, experiencing some sort of a loss. And maybe for some of you, like this new path that you're exploring, it may come at a cost, right? Like maybe it comes at a price of you all having to release something in your life that you were attached to, which, you know, is something that maybe you can't bring with you on this new path or on this new journey. The fives also do talk about challenging times, right? But we have to remember, you know, that with challenges come change. So I do feel that for a lot of you, this is a necessary change or a necessary energy that you all are needing to go through in order to call in the abundant energy that you're desiring. Blossoming abundance, this is beautiful. I feel like whatever this new path is that you all are beginning to explore in the month of, I just said August, in the month of November, maybe August is of significance for some of you. I know a lot of Leos are born in August, or maybe this is something you all started in August, but anyways, it's like this path and needing to leave this behind it's because you know that there's something better for you out there. And even if you're viewing this right now, Leo, and you're like, what the heck are you talking about? Like, I don't want to leave anything behind. Like, I'm happy. It could be something that you see in time, right? Like sometimes it can be really hard to like let things go that we feel really comfortable with. And sometimes when we're navigating these uncertain paths, it's like we don't see the abundance, but it definitely feels like this is something that's going to be more of like a long-term journey for you, Leo. It doesn't feel like it's something that's just going to snap into place overnight. So blossoming, meaning like it's coming, it's growing. We need to just continue to be patient as we go down this new path. I will say for some, I just want to say this, Five of Pentacles can sometimes also indicate that like, we've like maybe lost a job or we've lost some sort of financial security or stability. But I do feel that you all are supported because it's like I'm being shown that there's two people here together. So it doesn't feel like you are alone necessarily or totally left out in the cold, but it definitely feels like there's some sort of change to your stability and security this month that's propelling you on a new path. And you all are just really being guided to kind of hold out and be patient, know your worth, because the new journey is bringing you abundance. So I'm going to go ahead and close it out there for you, Leo, but drop me a comment down below. Let me know how the message resonated. I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hello there, my Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Risings. Let's go ahead and see what the month of November has in store for you. Ooh, okay, so we have the energy of mischief coming through. Interesting. We have the Eight of Wands. And we have cornucopia. Love it. Okay. So first and foremost, I do want to say that with cornucopia coming through, I do feel like this is going to feel like a really prosperous, abundant month for you, Virgo. This is like a beautiful, radiant energy, and it's really about having everything that you need to feel like abundant and to feel happy and to feel satisfied and fulfilled. It's like you just have this abundant energy around you where like no matter what you want to go after, no matter what you want to do, it's like the universe is supporting you. There's a lot of options for you this month is what I'm getting from this. Some of you Virgos might be starting a new path this month as well, because for whatever reason, when I saw the number 11, I thought of the number 1111, which is talking about like a new portal opening up for you, a new door opening up for you in the spiritual realm or physical realm. So there could be an energy of starting a new journey this month too, and you're just being guided to remember that there's a lot of blessings and abundant energy for you as you're exploring this new path. Now, mischief. This says, keep your eyelids open and sight sharp as nails, for there's something trailing behind your tail. So this is a month where Spirit is wanting you to just pay close attention to what's going on around you, behind you, in front of you, etc. It's like this energy of needing to be vigilant in whatever you're doing, paying attention to the details is what I'm getting coming through. For some of you, I also think this, though, that this could just be a month of like you having a good time and like making your own mischief, because you also have the message of the Eight of Wands. And if you notice, like this is a very chaotic energy here too, with like the tornado and like the sticks in the air. But you can see that this woman here in the card, she's in charge of the chaos, right? Which is making me think that you all might be more in charge of the mischief than the card is letting on. You guys are kind of stirring stuff up this month. You're trying new things. Eight of Wands is also about going after passions, like going after things that you want. It also can indicate communication and just like travel, having fun, having a good time. But it's like y'all are definitely stirring something up this month is what I'm getting. So even if there is a little bit of mischievous energy or chaotic energy around you, I do feel that you are maintaining a sense of control over it and just continuing to kind of focus in on your blessings. So let's go ahead and close it out there for you, Virgo. Drop me a comment down below. Let me know how it resonated, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Hello there, Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Let's go ahead and see what the month of November has in store for you. Okay, so we have ancestors coming through. Interesting. We have the Seven of Pentacles. And we have the fourth chakra, Archangel Raphael, which is the heart chakra card. Lots of green energy coming in. You guys are definitely working on healing something or working on opening up your heart chakra. Archangel Raphael could be working with you this month. He's specifically highlighted here in this card. But I want to start here with ancestors. So this says, they hiss, a quivering so deep, only roots of your soil can lift the nakedness, hidden within the vows made in silence, an ancient chill walking upon the spine. I do feel that there is something this month, like, that has to do with your ancestors or your ancestral patterns or your lineage of some sort. Especially with it being next to the heart chakra here, this is making me feel like there's some sort of like pattern that you may have inherited from your ancestors or behavior that you've inherited from your ancestors that has to do with the heart. This would have to do with like the way that you love, the way that you feel compassion, your self-love, your self-worth, the way you emotionally express yourself, things like that. It could also have to do with the way you show up in relationships too, Libra. And it definitely feels like it could be something really deep that you all are uncovering this month, because look at this card. You can see that we've got like this kind of ghostly figure here buried way beneath the trees. And this is how I see you, Libra. Like you're the one that's kind of looking down at your ancestor and like examining the situation or examining the behavior or the pattern, reflecting on it. An ancient shell walking upon the spine. So this is definitely something that feels very deep-rooted that you all are working on unearthing this month. With the Seven of Pentacles coming in with this as well, it's like, if this is like a healing journey that you all are on, I do see that there's already been a lot of work put into this healing, because the Seven of Pentacles is where we've already invested in like the beginning stages, right? Like we've started the process. But if you look at the grapes, you can see that they're still not totally ripe just yet, right? So we're not quite at the completion yet. Now, for others of you, this could be an ancestral pattern that has to do with work. It could have to do with patience. It could have to do with the work that you're doing in the world, and maybe with that, whether or not that work is work that you love doing. Because the heart chakra, again, this is how we love. This is like our self-worth, our self-esteem, the things we love, literally, right? We feel connected to, like, do we feel connected to our work from the heart? This could be something else that some of you are examining this month. So I'm going to go ahead and close it out there for you, Libra, but drop me a comment below. Let me know how it resonated, and I will see you next time. Bye. Hello there to my Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Risings. Let's go ahead and see what the month of November has in store for you. Okay, so we have the dark moon. We have the King of Pentacles. And we have the happy family. Oh my gosh, I love this. So for Scorpio, this is a beautiful month ahead that I'm seeing for you. Starting off here in the center, we have the dark moon. In the dark of your heart lives new breath waiting for you to release its ghost. I feel like you guys are closing something out this month. You are like releasing something. Maybe that's been holding you back in previous months. And this is kind of like about reviving a part of yourself or renewing a part of yourself that's been suppressed for a little while, perhaps. It's like you're needing to breathe this new breath of life into your life, if that makes sense. So I see this as a time of you closing out some sort of maybe a darker chapter, or closing out some sort of uncomfortable situation or shadow work that you've been doing. And it feels like a very, very happy, prosperous month ahead for you in November. So starting off over here with the happy family, I feel like this is a month where you all are really focused in on family, like having that quality family time where you are doing things together, you're emotionally connected, just really dedicating that quality time to those you love. For some of you, this could be like your immediate family. For others, this could be, you know, more, what's the word I'm looking for? Other family members that aren't quite as close to you that you're reconnecting with this month. And if family is not really resonating, then for others, this is about your community, your friendships, people who you consider your soul family, right? Not family doesn't only have to be blood related. So whatever that means to you. And we also have the King of Pentacles. This is kind of like the quintessential dad of, of the tarot. Or it does have very like father-like energy, not always, but this is also about what I see as being family and kind of taking care of your responsibilities this month. I also feel like you all are just having like enjoyment this month. Like, notice how he's holding a glass of wine. He's got this whole cake here. It's like, I feel like you all are just having a month where you are kind of enjoying the fruits of your labor, enjoying kind of like the finer things in life. Look at all the grapes around him. It's like there's a lot of abundant energy. So some of you, I think, are also, in addition to like enjoying the fruits of your labor, this is also an energy where like money this month feels really abundant and prosperous. Like you guys really have everything that you need to feel stable and secure and successful as well. So really nice month ahead for you, Scorpio. Drop me a comment. Let me know how it resonates with you, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Hello there, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Let's go ahead and see what the month of November has in store for you. So we start off here with the Wolf. We have the King of Wands, Sag and energy coming through there. Ooh, and then we have the first chakra, Archangel Michael. Okay. So this month, Sag, I always abbreviate Sagittarius by calling you Sag, so please, sorry if that's weird. But for my Saggy viewers out there, this is a month that feels very powerful. I feel like you all are really stepping into your power, and I feel like this is a month where you are really going after things that are important to you. Starting off here with the energy of the wolf. This says, devour the ferocious calling within, the howling of your spirit, run wildly into the freedom of your knowing. This is about going after something that feels like intuitive to you, that feels like natural to you. You know, like when I think of the wolf, it's like, it talks about this ferocious calling within. So there's something within your spirit that is really calling to you this month. And with Sag, like, you all are a sign that really likes your freedom. You like to explore. So this is something that maybe you've been feeling within yourselves for a little while that you're wanting to go after. But it's certainly something that's having you feeling really free and really just like independent, and just, it's like you're just really excited and passionate about going after whatever this is. This is also clarified here by the King of Wands. So strong Sagittarius masculine energy coming through here. You know, the King of Wands is this wolf energy. This is about really stepping into your confidence, right? Stepping into your power, taking action. The King of Wands is all about taking action, making moves, doing the things that they need to do to accomplish their goals. And this is a king that's very confident, very in their power, very much a leader. So a lot of you could be not only taking the lead on your own situation this month, but this could also be about you all having more of a leadership role just in general, maybe in your career or in some other aspect of your life. And this is also like a month where the root chakra is being highlighted for you too. So it's like, I don't know why I keep hearing the word like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like primordial instincts? Is that a word? I don't know. Let me know, Sag, in the comments. But it's almost like I'm getting this sort of like base instinct that you guys are really wanting to like listen to this month when you're going after something. Something that's satisfying like your basic needs. The root chakra, you know, this talks about like our security, our safety. If you even think of, if anyone's familiar with like Maslow's hierarchy of needs, that's sort of like when I think of the root chakra. It's like those basic needs that we have to feel secure, and we can't really build on the other needs that we have, like emotional needs, spiritual needs, things like that, until we have the things that we have to sustain life, right? So there is something about the root chakra that's being highlighted for you this month, Sag. Like you're going after something that's helping your foundation, that's helping your security, your stamina. And it's like this instinctual thing that you're doing with the wolf energy coming through. So very interesting. Let me know how it resonates with you, Sag, in the comments down below. Thank you for taking the time to view this reading, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Hello there, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Let's go ahead and see what's coming in for you all in the month of November. So starting off here, ooh, we have All Hallows Eve. Cool. Okay, let's see what else we get. We have the Ten of Pentacles, and we have action. Okay. So we start off here with All Hallows Eve, and there's a number 1 here. So I feel like for some of you Capricorns out there, there's something new that you're going after this month, or some sort of new beginning or new energy that we're calling in. This says, call upon the voices that stir your senses through the night. Cast an unforgiven howl as you stomp your might through the ground. I'm going to actually pull the guidebook for this one, just because I want to see if there's like any message, additional message. So let's see, I'm just skimming really quick. So on this night, the veil between our world and the next is at its thinnest. Spirits are given a chance to pass over to find their resting place, and loved ones who have passed can visit. We can take advantage of this magical time by harnessing the open energy from the spiritual realms. Communications with spirits and guides are more natural than any other night of the year. It's a beautiful time to deepen a psychic practice or start a new one to call on the help of the powers that be. Working magic on this night is likely to lead to success, even if you've never worked a spell before. If you've pulled All Hallows Eve, you are being called to summon your inner magic. The spiritual realm is smiling on you and is waiting to be made use of. Some additional ways to use this energy is to create an altar that stays throughout the year. Okay, I'm just skimming. Okay, so what I'm getting from this for you guys, Capricorn, is that this month there is some sort of like theme around spirituality that's coming through for you. So as the guidebook was saying, like some of you could be fine-tuning a psychic skill or a spiritual practice. There were also a lot of messages in there about like being able to connect with your ancestors. And that kind of makes sense because you also have the 10 of Pentacles coming through here. And this is all about family and legacy, right? Foundations that have been built up from the past. So I do feel like that's something that could be of significance to you. But again, like it was really talking about being able to step into your own magic, being able to create magic, manifestation, right? The number one. And there is something that you all are definitely taking action on this month with the action card coming through. This is definitely a very fast-paced energy that I'm getting. So maybe this manifestation is about you all like mustering up the energy to take action. But whatever you all are taking action toward feels like it's something to do with family, legacy, ancestors, and also just like your financial future. You know, the 10 of Pentacles is when we have like the ultimate achievement in life, right? Like we have built up this legacy, we've built up this foundation that can not only sustain us, but it sustains our children and their children and their children for generations to come, right? So definitely feels like a very powerful month ahead for my Capricorn viewers out there. Y'all are definitely like taking action toward building for your future. And maybe connecting with your ancestors is going to help you as you move down this path toward building your legacy. Maybe there's a pattern or something that needs to be uncovered from the past that is blocking you or has blocked you in the past from being able to realize your goals. So we're going to go ahead and close it out there for you, Capricorn, but drop me a comment below. Let me know how it resonates, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Hello there, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Let's go ahead and see what the month of November has in store for you. All right, so we start off here with ritual. We have the 5 of Pentacles, and we have the Temple Path. Okay, interesting. So starting off here in the middle here with a ritual. Can you feel them? Wild creatures linked by the very blood you will spill into your craft, a ritual of dedication to self and those whose gazes hold fire, but whose whispers carry you softly through the unknown. When I see ritual, I think of some sort of routine or practice that you guys are implementing this month to maybe help you achieve some sort of a goal. You do have the energy of the 5 of Pentacles coming through here, and the 5 of Pentacles can sometimes talk about feelings of abandonment or experiencing some type of a loss. This can also talk about you guys leaving something behind or abandoning something and you being the one to abandon it. There's a lot of different scenarios at play that can resonate with this card, but with it being next to the ritual, I do feel that there's some sort of like practice that you all are implementing around money, stability, finances, or maybe even self-esteem this month, because the 5 of Pentacles can sometimes talk about having a low self-esteem. And with the Temple Path coming through, this card is all about like kind of taking a stepping stone, or this situation really just being a part of your path, your destiny, your bigger picture future, if that makes sense. It's almost like saying that this feeling of loss or this energy that needs attention or healing is just a bump in the road, right? Like it's just a stepping stone, one stepping stone of many on your path toward your purpose, if that makes sense. So the ritual card, it doesn't necessarily have to mean like, I know the way that it's written sounds very like, what's the word I'm looking for? I mean, this is like a witch deck, so it does sound very like witchcraft, but like not in a bad way. But for some of you, if that energy doesn't resonate with you, you can look at ritual as really just being like routines, practices, things that you implement that help you to raise your vibration, that help you to heal your self-esteem. That could be things like affirmation rituals, or rituals around, like I was saying before, maybe money and stability that you all are practicing. It's like, so getting yourself on a routine is going to be really key, I think, to healing this blockage that's here, healing this energy that's here. But again, you're just being guided to remember that this is just a step on the path. So we'll go ahead and close it out there for you, Aquarius, but drop me a comment below. Let me know how it resonates with you. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye. Hello there, Pisces, sun, moon, and rising. Let's go ahead and see what the month of November has in store for you. So we have the message of elders coming through. We have the 9 of Cups, beautiful energy, and walking away. All right. So with elders coming in, I feel like this month, you all are really tapping into the wisdom of your lineage or the wisdom of elders around you. You know, this could be talking about like spending time speaking with like a grandparent or someone you really respect, somebody that's been around a long time, someone that just has a lot of wise advice to give because they have lived a very long life and they know they've gone through the trials and tribulations already. I feel like you guys are connecting with someone like this to help you navigate a situation. I feel like this month you all are really focused on yourselves. Like 9 of Cups is an energy that's very much about like being independent, emotional independence specifically. So I see that a lot of you are wanting to just be able to do what feels good for you. Maybe not necessarily having to answer to other people or have to support other people. It's like you're just wanting to take that time to focus on you, your own emotional well-being, your things that you like to do that make you happy, things like that. And the reason that I feel like the 9 of Cups is a very independent energy, but I feel like with the walking away card, there's been something in your life that maybe has taken away from your emotional independence or has prevented you from being able to like do all the things that you want to do to be satisfied. Maybe it's prevented you from being like selfish in a sense, like, and I don't mean selfish in a bad way. Like it's good to be selfish at times and to look after you first. But I see that you're leaving whatever this is behind this month so that you can truly be at one and be at peace with you. And so where the Elders card is coming in is like, I feel like this decision that you're making is coming from a place of guidance from like elders, like we talked about, or just the wisdom that you've acquired from going through the situation. It's like now you know how to best handle it. And it seems like walking away is like, you know, that that's going to bring you the most emotional satisfaction with regard to the situation. So interesting energy being presented for you, Pisces. Drop me a comment. Let me know how it resonates below. Thank you so much for taking the time to view this reading, and I'll see you next time. Bye.